So today we're looking at how to see if your motherboard is compatible with a processor. I see this question asked all the time, and the answer is usually always the same. You go to the manufacturer's website, check the support tab, and it's right there. Today I'm going to walk you through how I find the information to tell people if it should work or not. So let's get started. So we're going to go Google it. Here's the page. We're going to click. We're going to check the support tab. And look, here is the CPU support list. And here we have the list of processors, how much power it sucks down, the name for that version, core frequency, and the since BIOS version. This is the key part to look at here, is because on your motherboard there should be a BIOS chip and it says like what version that BIOS is. You will need to look at yours to make sure that it is the appropriate one in your BIOS or on the BIOS chip. Now let's take a look at another one. Let's check out the Asus ROG Strix X470i Gaming. This motherboard is in my fiance's rig, and I actually had recently had to update that BIOS a couple different times to get it to support her 5600X. Should we go over to the support tab? This is the exact thing I did to check if her processor would work. She just upgraded from a 2700X. So we go over to the support tab on the motherboard, then the CPU again. We're going to scroll down this list. It once again has that validated since BIOS. And we can even do a Control F and type in the processor we want. And there we go. That will tell us how to find it. Now, to get to the BIOS version, it would literally just be over here in drivers and tools typically. Then we got BIOS and firmware. You can then download whatever version you need. So for her processor, she needs at least the, what was it, the 4007? This is the one. So let's take a look at the Intel side now. Let's do a Asus Z590A Pro. Alright, then we're going to check once again the support tab. We're going to find something that says compatibility, and here we go. Once again, exactly the exact processors, and is there something about a version? I'm guessing this results tab would be their BIOS version that it is for this latest chip, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't usually use MSI motherboards, not particularly any reason, just I have my personal go-tos like other people do. Keep in mind that this might not necessarily mean that another processor won't work with the motherboard. It's just these are the ones known to be working. You could get lucky and find one that wasn't validated that might work for you, assuming it's the same socket. That's the key word here. It's got to be the same socket. So you might find something like, i.e. a Ryzen 2600 on an X570 board that maybe they haven't checked it as working on this page for being validated. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the content, and have a good day.